Whenever anyone asked me, like, what's the one movie you want to do? If there was one, I'd always say it'd be Wicked.
On my 25th birthday, I took myself to see the show. I'd never heard anything or seen anything like it. I remember that. It was like a rainy night, and I felt really alive. I felt like I was floating on air.
I had the incredible privilege of seeing the original Broadway cast of Wicked when I was 10, and I just felt an immediate bond.
I'm sure that you have dreamed of playing one of the two roles. Would you be Elphaba or Glinda?
Glinda.
You'd be Glinda.
For sure.
It had a very personal effect on me. This is a very cinematic show. This should be on the big screen.
There's sort of this innate understanding of what it feels like to be someone who's different.
It's always been the thing that I listen to when I'm nervous, when I'm needing an escape, when I need comfort.
Wait a minute.
I went in for my first audition, and I just remember being, like, buzzing.
And when she came in, she was an Ari that I'd never seen before.
And then I got the call to come in.
Cynthia was so raw and vulnerable. And I couldn't get her out of my head.
The world needs to see more of you. We would love for you to be our Elphaba.
It's been a really long journey. And I'm really grateful for it. I never thought in my lifetime that I would get to be a part of something like this.
We want you to be our Glinda the Good.
Oh my God, thank you. I love her so much. I'm gonna take such good care of her. Thank you so much.
I want people to see Wicked and experience it in a way they've never experienced it before. I want them to feel what I felt going into that theater for the first time. I want to make them laugh, to make them sing, to make them feel that after they've watched it, they've been changed for good.
Three, two, one, action.
Can I call you Elfie?
Well, it's a little bit perky.
I know, and you can call me Galinda.
That is your name.
Let's not quarrel.
There's a lot of people who love Wicked. There's a lot of people who need Wicked.
It truly resonates with me because it lands on the idea that the possibilities in any person are endless.
Stop!
Once you learn to harness your emotion, the sky's the limit.
It's amazing.
As a fan, as a person who's loved this for 20 years, I know that this fights for truth and the complexities of being misunderstood.
You, come with me.
Of course.
Not you. You, Miss Elphaba.
It touched on the things that I love and know, going to college, meeting friends, saying goodbye to friends. This is a magical place. And that life there is exciting. It's the place where your dreams begin.
It is my heart's desire to become a sorceress. Thank you.
And it's all about identity, I think, and finding yourself and aligning what your belief system is with your actions.
No one should be scorned or laughed at or told to keep quiet. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
It's very much a story about discovery.
We animals are now being blamed for everything that goes wrong.
Fighting for who you are.
Listen to me! You're not being told the whole story!
You can't permit this. I'm afraid it's out of our hands. Are we all just gonna sit here in silence? Well, someone's got to do something.
Wicked was about a relationship with other people, and the quality of those relationships can transform your life.
Quickly, get on.
Come with me.
It speaks to so many things now.
Making it not just entertaining and hilarious and exciting and thrilling and nourishing in those senses, but also vital.
You have no real power.
That undying spirit is at the heart of Wicked.
You did it. You actually did it.
And to have this film at this moment, urgently at this moment, means the world.
If there are no further questions, I'm gonna go.
Rated PG.
We knew that we wanted Wicked to be immersive. What does it feel like to be in Oz? To feel it in your fingertips. If you want to be inside that world, you gotta build it. We gotta build Emerald City. We gotta build Munchkin Land.
To see all that detail, all of it adds to the things that you can imagine.
A lot of it is real, physical, tangible sets.
We gotta grow 9 million tulips. The good news is the train, which takes 2 days to move because it's 16 tons, is here now.
Come with me. What? To meet the wizard. I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
The great and terrible.
Once you learn to harness your emotions, the sky's the limit.
This forest is enormous, but it's all in the details. All of this didn't just take production design, it took special effects, it took visual effects. It's pretty mind-blowing to think that it can go from drawings and ideas and a dream to sitting here today.
It's wonderful to be able to touch the space
And create this world in a way we've never seen it before.
Oz represents a place of magic, so to be able to invite an audience into this beautiful world is really exciting.
Welcome, new students. Expect the unexpected.
The things that you think are impossible, the things that you've been dreaming about aren't impossible at all.
Absolutely remarkable.
A magic wand.
Galinda, just like Elphaba,
Fall down.
wants to find her magic.
Fall down. Seriously?
Nothing is just one dimension in the world of Oz.
Instead of going down, gravity can go up.
That special magic is palpable.
Oz is full of surprises, too. Animals talk.
Animals are no longer permitted to teach.
What? You can't permit this. Elphaba, I'm afraid it's out of our hands.
And so it becomes this really beautiful, unselfish crusade to help the animals.
Oh.
You're behind all of this. You have no real power.
Exactly. That's why I need you.
It isn't about relying on someone else. It really is about harnessing the power that she has and figuring out how to use that to do good the way she needs to.
That's the most magical part of the whole thing.
You can do anything.
I know.
Wicked. Rated PG.
Here we are, first day, Munchkin Land.
Good news! The witch! She's dead!
Well, the Munchkins, we really wanted to define as a culture, not a size, not a look. They are made up of many different types of people in Oz. They're a very agricultural culture. They are in charge of collecting the color from the tulip fields. And you can see the crowd out here. We're going to be building them up. It's always hard with lots of crowds plus extras because there's a lot of people to manage. So we'll just take it step by step, one detail at a time. So the first detail is, where do they end up? That opens up. I don't know how wide or tight we are, but it's nice to see that. And then we come down, because things happen here, and things happen right here. Linda has arrived! It's not set for
You say it?
Say the line.
Exactly how dead is she?
What's your name?
James.
James? Okay, thank you. Ari, Linda.
This is where it always starts, from the ground up.
If there are no further questions, I'm gonna go.
Wicked. Rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Ari. Here we go. Let's shoot.
After you, Madame. Let's see. Pink goes good with green.
Goes well with green.
It so does.
Wicked, to me, at its very core, is about friendship.
What are you staring at? Do I have something in my teeth?
And it starts with a really fun look at how these two young women, who are so different from each other, are forced to be roommates and don't get along at all.
Oh, I saved you some space, by the way.
Do you really think this is fair?
I do not. I was promised a private suite. But thanks for asking. It's like, cool, you're and you're this, and I'm this. You get to see us at our worst. It seems the artichoke is steamed.
And so we have to learn about each other to get to know each other.
And how hard change can be, how complicated people really are.
She doesn't give a twig what anyone thinks.
Of course she does. She just pretends not to. These two very different women just fall completely in love with each other. And that is mirrored experience of what happened with Cynthia and I.
We just sort of, I got chills. We both just like found each other, I guess.
Oh, hello.
We just got each other immediately.
Toss, toss.
Toss, toss.
There's a wild sort of soul connection between the two of them. Just such a complementing chemistry, but they're so different.
Say something. Say something. You're not supposed to say anything.
Their friendship. It's going to bring a humanity to this film that they both deeply personally understand.
It's understanding that those who are different are just different, and that is really special.
I'm coming. My favorite thing about Wicked is that we can all identify pieces of ourselves within both Elphaba and Galinda. You can do this. You can do anything.
I know. I think that we are all deserving of friendship and kindness and love, no matter who we are.
Yeah!
And this film celebrates that.
They are gonna miss me so much.
Come with me. Think of what we could do together.
You know, when we came into this movie, we weren't sure how much we were going to do live or not.
Suddenly.
But they are the best singers in the world, and so every scene, they have been singing live. 3, 2, 1, action.
Popular.
We chose to sing live because it meant that we would be further connected to the words we were saying
You were well armed
and to each other.
from becoming popular. Lar.
It was an immediate no-brainer for Cynthia and I. We both were like, well, of course we're singing live.
There's something special about what happens when music is live in a room.
So if you can't find me out to the western sky,
You're perfect.
You're perfect.
so we're perfect together, born to be forever, dancing through life.
So what we've managed to do is immerse the audience, because effectively our movie set is also a recording studio. So that raw and real emotion that we are recording on set right now will be what you hear and experience in the theater.
He could be that boy. I'm not that girl.
It feels really powerful to be able to use singing in that way.
You feel it, the effects that they both have on the set.
He's gonna cry. It's so beautiful.
Yeah!
It's so beautiful.
There's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I defying gravity. With you and I defying gravity.
Whenever we would get to the end of an incredibly emotional day, Cynthia and I would refer to ourselves as husks, having given everything we've got.
So if you can't find me.
I think audiences are going to be very surprised about the experience they're going to get here. No one has ever seen this powerhouse like this before. It was like the best concert you could have ever attended at the best seats in the house.
Let's go!
Wicked. Rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
All right, here we are in the dorm room. We found that, in a dorm room, you don't have much closet space, but maybe Glinda, all the bags that we've seen, all the pink stuff, maybe that becomes her closet. And so every contraption she does, she touches, she opens, becomes this new surprise of her clothes, her shoes, her purses, her things. So by the end, it's just like a collection of everything surrounding them. And for Elphaba to go through that maze, I think was just really fun. Dr. Dillerman's, his classroom isn't just a classroom. It's a classroom with a door that looks like it's for a human, but actually only the bottom opens up.
Everyone settle down, ladies and gentlemen, settle down.
The animals are a culture that is deeply embedded in the land of Oz. They have opened up schools. They have helped educate people of Oz. And they're in their own natural state.
Yes, Miss Glinda.
They have gadgets that allow them to live in an upright world. So when he turns on the projector, he uses his hoof.
There was a time before you were born when life in Oz was different. So, when and why did this change?
From what I've read, the Great Drought.
Precisely.
Hey, excuse me.
Like, raise your hand.
I wanted to bring my own voice to the world of Wicked, embodied by Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Glinda. Their interpretation of who these characters are was always going to be new and different and exciting.
Glinda's fashion story is so much fun.
Her interpretation of what that character is and her spirit, her personality, I put them all in a pot and stirred it up, and out came Glinda.
For the first bubble dress, we thought we should go pink. I wish you could touch these clothes. There's just all of this pink and fluff. I nearly had a heart attack. Everything was so thoughtful.
The dressmaker for Glinda, he went about approaching it from the Fibonacci spiral and creating shapes, using that as a springboard, and then evolving that into the dress that we have now. For Glinda, it's much more about curves and softness and femininity. They're kind of rainbow tones. Thinking about the world of Elphaba, I was looking at a lot of the textures of mushrooms and fungus in nature and the different kinds of patterns.
Paul created this beautiful pleated dress that felt like velvet with an underlayer of purple and lace.
For her Wicked look, it's made of micro-pleated fabric that's been laid on to a base, and it creates this undulation.
With the hat, it becomes what we end up knowing as the Wicked Witch.
Every single costume in this movie is a piece of art.
This is the reason I'm here, to create new iconic images of who these characters are. And that, for me, has been the greatest joy.
Wicked, rated PG.
So we're here today with Cynthia.
Hello.
Doing Wizard and I.
Yeah, this is just a small thing.
You never know when you're shooting a movie. We thought about it. We've talked about this. We've rehearsed it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes there are moments where you just know. You just know. There's a simplicity.
Suddenly when it clicks, there's like a feeling.
And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks, he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is done?
Cut. Beautiful. Please be careful on those second set of rocks.
You put him there.
I made Cynthia Erivo. She acts, she sings, she dances, and she leaps over hundreds of people.
Your body does something. It's like a notification where it's like, it's happening, by the way, this is good.
Witches helping witches. We've witnessed a lot of magic here today.
Talk about raising the roof.
And she's director's trained. Director's trained. And I'm a really good director, I mean. Got her there.
Wicked, rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
These sounds that this perfume bottle makes, I really need you to hear it.
First week is going great. We've worked Ari to the bone. Let's think about the things that we've done this week.
Come on.
Freestyle comedy.
Get rid of that.
She's jumped on beds,
Give me a bed.
fallen off of banisters.
But not during the stunt.
Yeah, not in the movie.
I nailed the
She just
stunt.
fell off the banister. Emotional scenes.
You're beautiful.
We've done dance, props, and special effects. Got hit in the face with a newspaper.
Yes.
All on heels.
All in heels.
I'm always nervous about doing anything in their heels.
No.
And they said anything we can do in our bare feet, we can do in heels.
better. We're used to it. It's more foreign for our feet to not have big heels on.
Shooting again.
Wicked, rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
Enroll here often.
I'm Fiero.
Oh, Oz.
I see that the responsibility to corrupt my fellow students falls to me.
You pretend to be shallow and self-absorbed.
Excuse me. There is no pretense here. I happen to be genuinely self-absorbed and deeply shallow.
So Bach comes to school looking to find a community that's different than the one he's known. He's open to the world and vulnerable and looking for his place.
Bachwoodsman of Munchkin Land.
Working his way into this friend group, he meets Fiero, who becomes his sort of guiding light.
Well, unfortunately, it's against Shiz rules to go into town after dark.
I see that once again, the responsibility to corrupt my fellow students falls to me.
One of the joys of doing this movie has been getting to do pratfalls and like be a little silly. Bach is like comedic, and he's doing things that are sometimes embarrassing.
Whoa!
But it all comes from a place of loving and wanting to love. The dynamic between Bach and Nessa is one that fluctuates. It has its highs and it has its lows. The Ozdust is this high point. It's this point of kind of false hope for both of them.
You know what? Let's dance.
Dancing with Marissa was a blast. It was a really beautiful moment of connection between Bach and this woman who he likes a lot but doesn't love. And I think the dance ultimately reflected that in a way that I'm really, really proud of. He didn't always fit in growing up. At Shiz, he's found this group of friends that he loves dearly. It's a little slice of heaven for him.
Wicked. Rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
Representation for me after becoming physically disabled was slim to none, basically. The fact that they're casting a disabled actor in Wicked, I think is so important. Being in a wheelchair, we can do anything. I'm so ready to fly. I was like, let's go faster. This is so fun. I was having the time of my life. I'm so honored to be that representation for a lot of people growing up. It's very exciting.
Citizens of Oz, she is evil. This wicked witch.
Something bad is happening in Oz. You have no real power. Someone's got to do something.
Rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
Oh, hello. Popular. I know about popular.
You're good.
So I've been told. It is my heart's desire to become a sorceress. Seriously? I need to lie down. Are you looking for something? Or someone?
1, 2, 3.
That was it? It's good to see me, isn't it?
Rated PG. Only in theaters November 22nd.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City. Come with me.
What?
To meet the wizard.
I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
Just follow the road. It's gonna lead you right
to me. Something bad is happening in Oz. I've got to do something.
Welcome, new students. And congratulations for having been accepted to Shiz.
All right, here we are, first day of school in Shiz. Let me show you around the finest university in Oz, where knowledge meets magic. Every student's journey starts on the landing dock.
All new Shiz students, please report to the quad.
The quad. It is the central meeting point of all students and teachers in Shiz. It is a completely open exterior space with balconies all around that lead to all the other spaces in the university. It's where they get initiated into the school. It's where they are given their dorm room keys and where they get to meet their new roommates.
Alphaba. You can room with Miss Galinda.
What?
Now.
We wanted people to know that this is an existing school. So this was a really big opportunity for us to paint the details of what it would be like if you were a young person in Oz and growing up. This school has been generations of education to the people of Oz, and animal professors and Ozian professors all around. And this is a place where magic is a everyday happening. So you could literally walk around this campus and the history of Oz should feel present.
Good luck. And welcome to Shiz!
Everyone, I have an announcement. Popular, you're gonna be popular. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be dancing
life. Mindless and careless. Make sure you're wearless when you're dancing through life.
And I just had a vision almost like a prophecy. What is this feeling?
I got us tickets.
You coming?
Everyone will be there.
Just you and I defying gravity.
Think of what we could do together. Wicked, rated PG. If there are no further questions, I'm gonna go.
Only in theaters November 22nd. Get tickets now.
Really see this.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
There's a strange exhilaration.
You'll be happy to be there.
Precisely.
Things I never felt.
Think of what we could do.
The wizard.
Wicked, rated PG. Only in theaters November.